The greater good.
Hey everybody, Greater Good Mining here. Do you like sports? Do you like gaming? Do you like free money?
Oh, I like money.
Yeah, I thought that last one would get your attention. Who doesn't like the opportunity to earn free passive income? This potentially free passive income opportunity is coming from the sponsor of today's video, PlayFi. PlayFi uses AI to turn content like sports, gaming, entertainment, and live streams into data that can then be used to enhance monetization for those industries. More than 50% of global internet traffic is people watching and playing content. We're talking about tapping into multiple markets cumulatively worth hundreds of billions of dollars. PlayFi is the world's first blockchain to bridge content to actionable data. For example, PlayFi could be used to speculate on the statistics or outcomes of sporting events, games, live streams, shows, etc. In this new world, data is king. Projects like PlayFi that use AI to collect data will absolutely have the edge. Companies who don't leverage AI to gain that edge will eventually be left in the dust. So, how does it work? PlayFi uses AI to pull valuable, usable data from content. It was hard for me to visualize this until I found an example that helped me understand. Now, this is an example on a much smaller scale than, say, like an NFL game where PlayFi is collecting data for major sports networks where hundreds of analysts need data and statistics and so on. The example that I found shows a clip of statistics actively being collected from a live streamer playing the popular game Counter-Strike. It blew my mind. Instead of having to spend hours searching through his own content to look for data that could help him gain an edge, PlayFi's AI did all of the work for him. That streamer could then use that data to help find new ways to incentivize the communities that he built, driving an interactivity, increasing viewership, facilitating growth, and so on. Now, if you can imagine that kind of power on a larger scale being used by major entertainment industries that I mentioned earlier, you begin to understand that the possibilities are endless. So how do you get involved? PlayFi is launching their Genesis nodes, offering substantial rewards to early participants. Now, these are real utility nodes, meaning the network needs these nodes up and running to function. The reason why they're having the sale early is because PlayFi has gained traction and there's been increasing utilization of the PlayFi testnet. There's been over 65,000 transactions in a week and a ton of data being captured, which requires a large decentralized data storage system to function properly. PlayFi needs to activate nodes on their network ASAP, and that's where you come in. So when will these nodes be available? The Genesis node sale goes live August 14th at 10 a.m. Eastern, and the sale can be accessed via www.playfi.ai/nodes. There are no whitelists required in the lead up to the node sale. Anyone can purchase a Genesis node, and only 1,000 Genesis nodes are available at the reduced rate of $400, which is 20% cheaper than the public sale price. Hold on, Greater Good. I thought you said at the beginning of the video these nodes could be free. I did say that, didn't I? Okay, so here's how getting involved basically equates to a free node. All Genesis node runners will be rewarded the amount that they spent on the node in the play token. So basically the node pays for itself. On top of that, Genesis node runners will receive a guaranteed airdrop boost of about 2,500 points. You can purchase a node with ETH on the Arbitrum network. Bonus round. In the lead up to the node sale, you can complete tasks across Discord and Twitter to win a Genesis role in the PlayFi Discord server. If you obtain this role, you'll receive a 3x boost in airdrop points for a total of 7,500 points when you purchase your Genesis node. Now, when I say that you're early with this project, I mean you are really early. Play token that you will be rewarded with for running the node just had its first transaction sent with Play as a gas token on their internal Play chain testnet. It's impossible to know at this point what a Play token could be worth. So being this early can come with big risk. Nothing I say is financial advice with any investment, especially with crypto. Only invest what you're willing to lose. Don't do anything just because I'm talking about it. I encourage you to dig deeper into this project if you decide to be an early investor. So what are the hardware requirements to run a node? Well, first of all, you don't have to even have hardware to run the nodes. You can use node ops. They've partnered with Nodes as a service provider, node ops. You can run the node through them, and there's going to be other nodes as a service providers in the future. But for now, if you want to know what the hardware requirements are, if you do want to run the node yourself, the interesting thing is these are module nodes. You can toggle off or on certain aspects of the node depending on what hardware you have. There's 4 different types of modules: storage module, coordination, ZK, and AI modules. If you want to run all of them, you can. There was an interesting AMA that I was involved in. A question that was asked was, will I get rewarded more if I run all of them or run the more advanced ones? The PlayFi team answered that question perfectly during the AMA.
Will rewards be different based on which modules an individual is running?
Initially, no, they won't. If you're thinking about between now and the next few months, the rewards will be pretty consistent just for operating a node. The medium to longer term vision is absolutely that there is a supply and demand mechanic built into how the rewards are paid out. So that if there is a surge in the protocol for AI processing, for example, that we're incentivizing people to enable that, whereas they might not have that enabled normally. The interface we're designing for node operators is going to be pretty transparent. You're going to see 4 toggles on or off for each of the modules, and you're going to see an estimate of the network rewards.
I think it's really cool that you can toggle on and off these modules because it lowers the barrier for entry, and that helps decentralize the network because the hardware requirements aren't that intense. If you want to run all 4 of them, you can if your hardware is decent. Or don't forget, they're going to partner with nodes as a service operators, and you can run the node through the node as a service operator and have all of them on all the time, and then you will get maximum rewards. So don't forget, being early is helpful here. Earlier and lower tiers will cost less and receive additional rewards in the lead up to the launch of the Play token, which will happen later this year. They are going to be dedicating 20% to node operators. The PlayFi people want to make sure that the node operators are being rewarded for their efforts. The deeper I dig into this project, the more excited I get. I like that PlayFi's use of AI is unique. They have found an untapped section of the entertainment industry with limitless potential. In the past, trying to glean data from live events has proven to be difficult, tedious, slow, and costly. PlayFi is tapping into multiple industries worth hundreds of billions of dollars, and the data collection industry has already proven to be extremely lucrative. If you like what you've heard so far and you want to get involved, use my link that I've put in the description of this video. Don't forget, the sale goes live on August 14th. In the meantime, I encourage you to join PlayFi's Discord, follow them on X, and check out their website where you can find tons of useful info on the project. I will put links for those in the description of the video as well. I've always got my eyes peeled for projects that have great potential like this. If you like that kind of content, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Follow me on X, join my Discord. I have tons of crypto and passive income content and helpful info across all of my socials. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. It helps more than you know. And last but not least, don't forget to keep it decentralized for the greater good.
The greater good.